Minnesota Vikings are making a ton of moves on Friday, clearing up cap space and getting ready for 2023 and beyond, notably the 2024 offseason, but we'll get to that. And the future of Harrison Smith is up in the air. Now, it was reported earlier in the week that Harrison Smith could be open to a pay cut, but things could potentially take a turn. Vikings Insider. Things appear to be trending towards veteran safety Harrison Smith being released, according to Darren Wolfson and Judd Zulgad. Negotiations are still very fluid, and there have been ongoing talks, but the Vikings front office isn't playing around. And Doogie is very dialed in on these things. He was the one who first reported that Harrison could be open to a pay cut, and I think that it's something where the Vikings could and should still potentially work something out with Harrison Smith. I mean, there's already been a drain in veteran leadership, and Harrison is a guy that still has value, especially in Brian Flores' defense. I think that they could get him back to doing what he does well, being down in the box, blitzing, all that stuff. But he is due a $14.7 million base salary, total with roster bonus and workout bonus around $15.2 million in compensation this season. That's second most for a safety in the league. And is he worth that number anymore? I don't know. Like that seems like a lot. And I think that there could be a happy medium where it balances things out, where the Vikings get some cap relief. Harrison still gets more than he probably would get on the open market in free agency, given his age, but it remains to be seen. And the Vikings are still reportedly around $6.68 million over the cap. And the fact that they didn't designate Thielen's release as a post-June 1st cut, and there hasn't been a lot of steam about a Kirk Cousins extension, means that they're just trying to take it on the chin in 2023 with these cap hits to free up as much as possible for 2024. So we'll see what happens in that regard. But Harrison is 34 years young, had 5 interceptions, 3 passes broken up, at 81.3 quarterback rating when thrown at last year, and he was neutered when it comes to blitzing. Like, he was a blitzing machine in the Zimmer regime, not so much with Donatel last year, and I think that given how blitz happy Brian Flores is, Harrison Smith would have a lot of utility in that regard. But the Vikings have to make a decision, because they would save $7.38 million in cap space if they released him as a before June 1st cut. They would save more afterwards, but like I said, the Vikings MO is to save as much cap space in 2024 and then just really just absorb it next year. So we'll see. Again, I would absolutely love to keep Harrison in purple for one more season, not just for nostalgia and whatever, but because he actually has utility on the field, especially given what his role could and should be in the new Flores regime. Plus, I mean, purging all of this veteran leadership is going to have a price at some point. And I think having Harrison on the back end of that defense, especially if they don't re-sign a guy like Patrick Peterson, would make a ton of sense as Brian Flores is implementing a new scheme. But your thoughts are thoughts. Things appear to be trending towards the Vikings releasing superstar safety Harrison Smith. Let us know your thoughts on our thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo. But until next time, Skol, production value.